Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me. Now, if I seem a little out of breath, it's because I am. We are on Lake Wateree competing in the QCKBF event out here on Lake Wateree. I just got to my first fishing spot, and I'm gonna try to make a showing of this little event. Didn't do any kind of pre-fishing, and the interesting story about that is I didn't do any pre-fishing. However, this is one of the few events where I actually pulled up the map and kind of like mapped where I wanted to go. And this shows you the benefits of pre-fishing. I spent that time doing some map study. Get out here on the water, and the ramp I was going to was closed. So all of that was for nothing. So if you want to take fishing tournaments seriously, you need to pre-fish. Number one, to figure out a pattern. Number two, to make sure the ramp that you're going to is not closed for construction. So that's where we stand. So I literally have zero game plan right now. I am going to be junk fishing for the entire day, and we'll see what happens. But I've only got 5 minutes left. I'm going to do some last minute prep work, but I'll be checking in with you later. Let's get to it.
Well, I ain't got no money. We ain't got no money. And a slap run out of beans. And a slap run out of beans. And the kids are getting hungry. And the kids are getting hungry. I can tell you what that means. I can tell you what that means. River rats. River rats. And cooler stew. And cooler stew. Baby, that's what I'm cooking you. What I'm cooking you. River rats. River rats. And cooler stew. And cooler stew. Baby, that's what I'm cooking you. Oh, we were right there. Oh, we were right there. Right at the boat. Oh! Came off. Come on. Oh my God. Barely caught that one. Oh, that's a good one though. Hell yeah. All right guys, 17 3/4. That's a nice fish there. All right, 8:45, first fish of the day. I've been getting bites, I just haven't been able to get them to the boat. Let's get him back in the water. And now it's time for tackle Roundup. Obviously, I'm not doing this on the water. I'm doing it after the fact at the boat ramp. What I caught that fish on was this. This is a Whopper Plopper. I believe it's a 90. It's in kind of like a clear, reflective type coloration. I actually found this like in a tree on one of my fishing trips. So putting it to good use, this Whopper Plopper. I've had a couple bites that were like non-committal short strikes. I had one that I hooked up with, and then he
jumped out of the water and threw the hook. But I'm getting bites on this. It's just I'm not connecting with them for whatever reason. But that's what I'm using. And yeah, river to sea, Whopper Plopper. And that concludes today's tackle roundup. Well guys, midday update. Things are not going well. It's I don't know what's going on. I fished topwater pretty much all day and got topwater bites all day long. I don't know if these fish are cross-eyed or what, but I mean, they were just like short strikes pretty much all day. I've only got the one fish to my name, a 17 3/4, which, don't get me wrong, it's a nice fish. However, you gotta have 4, and I don't know what the heck is going on fishing wise. Everything looks like it'd be very fishy. Have not been able to figure out any kind of pattern or anything. And then what makes it worse is I'm having to go for broke as far as my QCKBF season. I'm doing even worse than normal this year. I mean, really bad. I mean, if there is any chance that I can make a TOC or a fish off seat, I gotta go for a win. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. I gotta go for a win. I can just finishing with a limit or just doing kind of okay is not going to cut it. So I've got to go for broke. So I'm using my big bass lures, the lures that I have a lot of faith in as far as catching big bass, although I just don't catch any. I'm ruling out the small fish in order to go for broke. But right now I'm broke. So stay tuned. Maybe we can round up a couple more. But let me get back to it. Well guys, 1 hour remaining, and man alive, it is hot. I have not gotten a bite since the last fish that I caught, which was like whatever that was, 4 hours ago, 3-4 hours ago. I mean, it's gotten very hot. I don't know what is going on fishing wise. Have not been able to put anything together. The thing is, like, it's hard to pattern fish when you don't have anything to go on. You know, it's like I'm not getting bites, I know that much. Other than that, that's all I've figured out. I think it's tough for a lot of people. I've ran into a couple guys out here, guys that are far better fishermen than I am, and they're struggling too. I haven't seen anybody that out here that's had a limit yet. So I don't know what's going on. It's just, I guess the conditions are tough. Of course, you know, this is QCKBF, so there's going to be someone that just finds them and just absolutely destroys them. It's not this guy. Because I don't have anything else to go off of, I'm going to do my strategy that I always do, which is I'm not strong at throwing a jig. That is the lure that I want to improve on most this year. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna tie on a jig. I got an hour left. I ain't hitting on anything else. So I'm just gonna fish a jig, get some practice on that, and that's it. I don't want to say that I've resigned myself to to not getting any more bites. However, I have kind of resigned myself to not getting any more bites. Again, if I were in a tournament, I'd already be off the water. Not because I'm not having fun. It's hot. It's just absolutely hot, and there's just nothing going on. So I'm gonna fish to the last minute, because that's what I do when I'm in these things. Because I paid for them, I'm gonna get my money's worth. So hopefully I'll be able to round something else up. But talk to you in a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't think this is a legal catch. big enough. All right, guys, 12 1/4. Still counts. All right, got 30 minutes left. This is my second fish, 12 1/4. Let's get him back in the water. Yeah, only got a couple minutes. Come on, Josh. Stop, stupid fish. Stupid fish. Hey, stupid fish. No, you stupid goddamn. Hey guys, anyone that says never give up, I got my 18 3/4. Look at that time. I just got my picture taken right at 2 o'clock. So I've literally caught 2 like in the last 30 minutes. How cool is that? Still didn't get my limit, but that went a long way towards my limit though. Let's get him back in the water. All right guys, 18 3/4. All right, that's not a bad fish there. Let's get him back in the water. Well guys, that is gonna do it for me today on Lake Wateree, the Molly Creek access area. I thought I'd already done all of the launches on Lake Wateree, but I don't remember ever coming out here. This looks like a new place to me. So that was cool. I got to check it out. Only caught the 3 fish. 2 of them were nice. I wish I'd figured something out way sooner than I did. I had a productive last 30 minutes of the day. The rest of the day was pretty lackadaisical. Wasn't very much going on, but the last 30 minutes kind of made up for my day, so that was cool. I'll put the results of the tournament up here. Obviously I don't anticipate doing very good in this thing at all, but I mean, hey, I gave it my all. That's just how it is sometimes. But if you'd like to know anything about what I did today, anything about the lures or the launch or anything that I did, you can look down in the description box. I'm going to put some additional information down there. But while you're there, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. The channel is updated every week with new fishing content and new fishing adventures. So I'll be seeing you next week. This is Josh, and this is Abide Fishing.